So if you've heard the sayings of late stage capitalism and all the problems of capitalism as of recently in regards to the current status of America, and not everything is communism, you crazy conservative type thing, let me read to you some excerpts and a list out of this book. So let's read something out of this book here and see what you think along with my commentary. So here's a list of things required to bring about the communist utopia, which inevitably ends with millions of dead, but you know. Number 1, abolition of property and land and application of all rents of land to public purposes. You Western ranchers, how you liking that BLM ground? No, we're not completely there yet, because it's not all the ground, but there's an awful lot of it. A heavy, progressive, or graduated income tax. Man, that sure sounds like the 16th Amendment, doesn't it? Abolition of all right of inheritance. Boy, that's another tax. The estate tax or inheritance tax. Oh, but that's only for the super rich, right? Okay. Confiscation of the property of all immigrants and rebels. So anybody that leaves and anybody that rebels. Civil asset forfeiture, ring a bell? Just a thought. Number 5, centralization of credit in the hands of the state by means of a national bank with state capital and exclusive monopoly. 1913, the Federal Reserve, Woodrow Wilson, and all those folks, Rothschild and Rockefeller and Carnegie. Good people. Federal Reserve, not actually federal. Private bank. Consolidated there and loans money to us at interest. Out of nothing, fiat currency. Centralization of the means of communication and transportation in the hands of the state. We've still got that for the most part, although our roads are all on the public dime. But, you know, Amtrak, it's failing, but, you know, it's run by the state. Extension of factories and instruments of production owned by the state, bringing into cultivation of wastelands, the improvement of soil generally in accordance with a common plan. Subsidies and NRCS, that's been in the news a lot lately. Equal obligation of all to work, establishment of industrial armies, especially agriculture. Sounds an awful lot like that immigrant issue we're dealing with too. Now, again, we're not fully there yet. There's, you know, pieces and parts that are still missing to put all of this together, but sure seems like it's not going well. Combination of agriculture with manufacturing industries. Well, that's done. That's, you know, I mean, good or bad, you know, there is a lot to be said about the efficiencies of the centralized agriculture that we have. I just think it should be better if it was privatized more than subsidized. And then number 10, free education for all children in public schools. Abolition of child factory labor in its present form. Combination of education with industrial production. We're worried about becoming communist. We're already there. Now, I don't know what to do about that, but we can figure something out, I reckon.